The night dining scene out here in Granada is very vibrant. Always a bunch of people outside the terraces eating because the weather's great, as you guys can tell about on how we're dressing. So another stop on our Granada tour is gonna see what the food is about here for dinner. And Avi's back.
I'm back.
All right, we got our drinks on deck. What do we got here, Avi?
So yeah, we have our things on the table. And this is alhambra, a traditional Granada drink. And this is tinto de verano. This is what I usually drink everywhere. This is just
Have that everywhere.
Yeah, they have it everywhere. You can order it everywhere in Spain. And it's just like red wine with some lemon Fanta or maybe some soda that isn't lemon, but it's usually like lemon. I really like it. They even have it in the tap sometimes. It was good though. Yeah, it was really good too. You should try it.
All right, guys, so this is the Alhambra, named after the Alhambra that we visited today, that huge fortress on top, one of the most famous landmarks in Granada. So this is their beer. I've been trying to try the beer of every city that we've been hitting up, so let's try this one out. Ooh, light, but actually has like more oomph than other beers I've had. I like it, sweet, weedy. I love these Spanish beers, but because I like my beers light. All right, let's try the tinto de verano. Oh, it's kind of tastes like a sangria, but orangey, because it's like has that Fanta. It's good. Now, all the sangrias, anything with a tinto here. The Spanish wines are very good, so the wine is just gonna be good, like not too sugary, not too much. Salud. All right, guys. So we wanted to try some traditional Granadan Southern Spanish food for you guys, and we wanted to show you guys like the Granadan lifestyle, culture, and guys, out of all the cities, I think I've been to Madrid, the north, Malaga, and here. I would say like this one has the most densely populated terraces. Malaga too, but like seems like everyone's out here because the weather's really nice. Like it's a cool like 78 degrees right now, and it's nighttime, like 10 p.m. Also, different culture shock. They eat food at a different time here. That's why there's a lot of people out. Everybody eats at the same time. It's around like 10, 11 p.m. and that's when people eat. So we got some typical Southern Spanish food. This is called a Russian salad. And it's not just like our normal Russian salad. It's like a potato salad. It has shrimp in it. I had one in Malaga. That one had cod. But, oh, I love tomatoes. Has tomatoes in here. And we have some scallops right here. So if you've seen our Malagan series, there's going to be some overlap because the south of Spain, close to the water. So there's a seafood restaurant. We're going to try the seafood. Try a scallop right here. I fucking love scallops. So fresh, so clean. It pops in your mouth. And Spanish olive oil. Really good. So it's very simple because the scallop is fresh and it just has some Spanish olive oil on it. Oh my god, so fresh. Dude. All right, try this Russian salad right here. What else you guys? Oh, so they did bring more. What you guys says? All right, let's try Russian salad right here. Oh man, like this is different than the one I had yesterday in Malaga because this one has shrimp in it. Shrimp has a stronger flavor. It's thicker, more consistency. The other one had cod in it. This is gonna sound kind of weird, but kind of tastes like Chinese dim sum, like the shumai with the shrimp, because it's like a lot of texture, crunch, and there's like the shrimp on the inside. Really love it, creamy. It's pretty good. The shrimp is fresh, of course, because we're in the south.
You know where this?
No, we didn't order this. This is the Tapas.
Oh,
This is free for us.
It's free. That's the thing about Spain, guys. You'll be surprised because if you order drinks, sometimes they'll bring in tapas. Sometimes it's something small like olives. Sometimes it's something big like this, bocarones. Look how big that is. But yeah, Russian salad is on point. Scallops on point. Honestly, like most of the food I've had in Spain, I walk into a place like it's pretty good. But I also know what to order because I've been having great friends that recommend me stuff. So yeah, we've been ordering the typical Spanish dishes.
yeah. It's very good. Pretty good. Maybe you had better at Malaga. I don't know, but this is good.
That fishy taste or no?
No, not too much. I don't like fishy taste.
It's okay. I'm gonna try the sardine. I thought they were bocarones, but I tried this yesterday. Anchovies, fried anchovies, but obviously saying this is the fried sardine, so it's a little bit bigger. Try it out. Dang. You know, sardines, anchovies, it usually has a really fishy taste, but we're in Granada, city by the sea, so all the seafood has been fresh. I tried the anchovies yesterday, fried anchovies, and Malaga. They've been great. This one looks a little bit bigger, but love the batter on them. There's actually, for like a sardine or anchovies, a lot of meat on here. And it's free, right? The tapas culture is crazy, so it has to taste good, but it actually really doesn't taste too fishy. If I hate it, you'll see it in my face, because sardines, anchovies, the odor is different. So this is one of my new Spanish addictions. It's Jerez Southern Spanish white wine. This is confusing, right? This is a white wine, but it's barrel aged. So, oh yeah, and this one's on the sweeter side, almost like it's like a vino dulce, but yeah, so really sweet. But it's barrel aged, so it tastes between like a whiskey and a wine. But this one's on the sweeter side, so this one tastes more like a wine to me. All right, guys, the Granada experience right here. So let's try some of these chicharrones. So these are like fried squid. Like I said, city by the coast, seafood is always gonna be fresh. This is a seafood restaurant. I had these in Malaga, but I wanted more because I got a mixed fried plate, but let's try it out. So good. Just simplicity, like the squid inside, nice and popped. Little pieces of chicharrones and nice light batter. Love the squid here, like a little like popcorn chicken bites of squid. And we're in Spain, so I want to get some meat because I've been eating a lot of seafood. This Iberian pork shoulder, Iberian ham, or Iberian pork is like the best of the best. And ooh, I sliced that and it just fell apart. Ooh, yeah,
So good.
in Spain where the Iberian pork is so quality. I just been eating rare pork and it's been fine so far. So, but I've been drinking wine too. Yeah, guys, it's a pork shoulder, so it's supposed to be like a leaner meat and it's pork, like a sirloin, like a really good sirloin, and it doesn't have like a meaty odor. Because Iberian pork is super fatty, and the way they raise the pig, it's like a black pig in the Iberian Peninsula. But even the loin, the back, I've had pieces of that and it's been tender. But pork shoulder, I would compare it to like a sirloin, but nice crisp on it, little like big grains of salt. But I've had really good pork here. But anyways, this is not just in Granada. Anywhere you go in Spain, the Iberian pork will be great. And the tomatoes, so we got a little tomato salad here. But hey guys, enjoying our first dinner in Granada with the homie Javi. Let me see if I overhyped it. Let me see what Javi thinks.
It tastes good. It does taste good. However.
Yeah.
It's like also perfectly made. It's like it's in the perfect spot. It's not too rare. It's not too. It's perfectly medium. I'm so excited for you to try this. These ones are like traditional, like from like this around here. Also, you have them in Cadiz. You have them in Seville probably. But I like the ones that they do in Granada.
How do you say it in Spanish?
Tortita de camarones.
All right, so part of the Granada tour, we're gonna try a Granadan dish. Javi said that this is typical in this area. Tortita de camarón. It kind of looks like a shrimp pancake. Camarón is shrimp, of course. So it's like crispy. Oh, look at it, super crispy. Oh man, super duper crispy. I can tell from just touching it. Good. You know what? My friend from Malaga, Hanny, actually told me about these little camaritos yesterday. And if you guys like chip, crispy stuff, addicting stuff, this is for you. In Vietnamese, we have this too, like the preserved shrimp. But I don't think the shrimp here is so fresh that it doesn't have like that, you know, pungent odor to it. But they're little like shrimps with the shell on it still, like little tiny shrimps. But then they're fried this little pancake batter, so it's crispy on crispy on crispy. The shrimp with the shell on itself is crispy, and then you just get like a shrimp taste. Asian people would love this because we have our own shrimp chips and crackers. Kind of reminds me of the Asian shrimp crackers, but these, for like how unique they are and how tasty they are, 9.2 out of 10 DVW score. I'm glad I tried these Granadan shrimp cake. Really good. And I use Spanish olive oil too, so love Spanish olive oil. Can't eat too much of this though. It's very, very like savory and like oily dish, but really, really tasty. Today is kind of like an adventure, spontaneous day in Granada. I don't really have any plans except trying the alhambra, but this is why I love Granada so far, is because just walking down the streets, there's a lot of delicious looking spots with terraces, natural lighting, you know, beautiful eating environments to enjoy like fresh weather from the south. But anyways, I looked at the menu and they had some of the Spanish items that I usually love, which is a tortilla patata, Mexican tortilla with flowers. It's like an egg omelet, but it has pinchos, tomatoes with olive oil. Two of my favorite things in Spain so far. The tomatoes have been amazing, and the tortilla. I've been in Spain for about 12 days. I've mostly been drinking the wine and beer, but this is my first sangria I've ordered at a restaurant. I had one my friend made, but this is like a typical lunch, brunch, breakfast for you guys. So to fuel up before heading to the alhambra. Let's see how this is. This hasn't done me wrong so far. Oh yeah, this one's on the thicker side, eggier side. Potatoes thicker. Really fluffy omelet, straight with tomatoes. Oh my gosh. You get the tomatoes with olive oil in itself, and it's a salad, guys. This is my favorite salad I've had here. Just the tomatoes, so amazing. Tomatoes, produce here is amazing. This tortilla is kind of on the mid side for Spanish standards, but like I said, I've been spoiled eating a lot. Give it like a 6.5 out of 10, but there's a random flops I chose, but just want to show you guys the environment of Granada, walking around. You find really cute, you know, bars like this to stop before some more adventures. Let's try sangria. Oh, my first sangria tastes like a cocktail, a little bit sweet, not too sweet. Sangrias back home not that great, but I believe they use some like the Spanish produce with fruits and all that, so has a really refreshing touch. Really good sangria. It's like a light berry cocktail. Salud. So yeah, great vibes so far in Granada. We got one more dish. Guys, I might have spoken too soon about the food because I was looking through the menu and they had a specialties list, and I saw this item called the Iberian cannelloni pork cheek stew. If you guys are familiar with our adventures in Spain, you guys know Iberian pork is best of the best. To try the pork cheek stew. Oh my goodness. It's like a creamy tomato-ish sauce. I said tomatoes in Spain is crazy. Oh, it's nice and cheesy. So I got a pasta. Look at this. So good. Oh my god, it's extremely cheesy. Let me get to the porks. Wow. I believe it's like in here. Pork cheek is not like minced or something. Oh yeah, so tender, so soft. It kind of tastes like bolognese, spaghetti bolognese, but more flavorful, porky. But this is I spoke too soon, guys. This place called Via Colon. But like I said, I just stumbled upon this place. The tortillas could have been better, but they're specialty items. It's a 9.6 out of 10 dish. Really good, hot. I could tell it was good when it came out. I can smell it. Like going to a Spanish cafe restaurant, I looked at the menu before I hopped in, but I checked all the boxes. Has a tatte queso, cheesecake wine. Every restaurant has had Spanish wine, olive oil, you know, sangria, and a bunch of bakery items. So yeah, checks all the boxes, tortillas. So if wanna get a little pit stop in before we see more of Granada. So this place not bad. Overall, I give it like a 7.9 out of 10 and got bumped up by this. Actually, I give it like an 8.2 out of 10 because this is a little cafe, but the tortilla wasn't that good. But this dish is fire. This place called Via Colon. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. So yeah, right. I was actually starving before I got here. It's like 3 p.m. Didn't eat all day because it was a travel day, but fueled up for the walk up to the Alhambra. It's a long walk, guys. All right, another very popular restaurant on our Granada tour. We're at a spot called Los Manuelos, and the spot is supposed to be one of the most popular restaurants in Granada, but we're capturing the Granada culture and the vibes again, sitting on the terrace, very hot weather, and we're getting some sangria to cool it down. This is the Cuerva, so it's like white wine sangria. I've only had the red, purplish one, so let's try this one out. Pretty good, a little bit sweeter. A tad, hint drier, but there's a lot of mixed in here. Like a little strawberry right here. One typical Spanish Granadan fashion. They brought us some tapas. Didn't really have to order this, so some olives in this. Let's try this out. It's pate, like a puff bracer. Pretty good bite. But yeah, guys, gonna check out some Granadan food for you guys. This place popping, it's full to the brim. It's a pretty big restaurant. All these restaurants so far, all the terraces have been filled. We had to wait in that long line just to get a seat. So when the weather's this nice, I would say that's the thing about Granada, guys. Nice weather and great terraces. Salud. All right, one of the most popular items I recommended. Everybody's been getting this. It's called the Manuelos meatballs. When something's named after the chef or the restaurant, it must be good. All right, so see what this meatball is all about. A little crisp on the outside, honestly, a bit dry for the meatball, but that's why you have that sauce. Nice, creamy. There's a lot of like herbs and spices coming out of it. See some probably Spanish olive oil, but it's all about the tomatoes. Tomatoes in Spain are awesome. So it's kind of like a tomatoey, deep, dark soup. It's almost like a soup on the meatball, so the sauce rehydrates the meatball. Also, in typical Granadan fashion, it's typical to socialize and eat with a friend, and we have Javi here today, so cheers. Dude, usually meatball is like beef or viola. I have a hunch that there's some pork in here because the Spanish love their pork, so it's an interesting mixture of meat. We got that sauce, some heat to it. That sauce, where is that? DVW score 8.4 out of 10, and most of the score is from that sauce. So this is one of the most popular restaurants in Granada, so we're trying to ask them for recommendations for Granadan cuisine, and they said we had to try gazpacho. I thought this was a drink, but it's like a tomato soup, so this is a food. Oh, it's good. It's refreshing. It's like a cold tomato soup, but almost like a really thin puree. You can taste a lot of like the tomatoes. I love the tomatoes here. Oh, there's a little like spice to it too. There's a lot of herbs in there. It's not just like a juice. It's basically like a really thin puree of tomatoes, and the tomatoes here, amazing. I know what it reminds me of. You know, like in like a shrimp cocktail, how there's like tomato juice. It's kind of just like the tomato juice, but way tastier. All right, let's try this. Pimientos rellenos. So it's bull's tail and a red pepper. They said we had to order this. Looks like there's some cheese on top. Looks like Parmesan. Take a big bite. Oh my God. What the hell? That was really freaking amazing. Well, I was doubtful of ordering this because it's peppers, and I just wanted something really meaty. So I want like a carne dish, like a meat dish, but oh, the peppers adds like a nice touch. It's like the texture on it, really great. A nice pop, crunch, almost like the tomato. Like it's all about the texture, and then the wholesale is really creamy. It's mixed with like cheese or milk or something. It's really rich in flavor, really cheesy. Yeah, I want to see Javi's reaction. Oh my gosh.
The Granada doing, you know?
How do you say? I guess they didn't look like the
Yeah, that looked. I wasn't looking at that reactor on camera. He looked like the food critic from Ratatouille when they like, I goes back to his childhood. Wow. So, wow. It has an aftertaste to it. Yeah, like the pepper is so f***ing soft, so good. Yeah, it's so f***ing amazing. I'm lost of words.
Oh man, I gotta taste pepper again. Look why I'm buying to it. The pepper is just so soft, and it just like melts with the wholesale. Oh my gosh. This is fire, literally. 10 out of 10. Alright, so Javi said I need to try this. It's called a mosto. It's like basically the wine before the wine, so it's non-alcoholic, typical in drink in the South. Let's try it out. Looks like white wine though. Ooh, this is good. It reminds me of a candy I had when I was young, but I forgot. It's like lemonade. I mean, there's a lemon in here. Really sweet, but not like too sweet. Tastes like a really fruity drink, like a lemon fruit cocktail, but it's not alcoholic, so it's like a juice. It's actually really good. Alright, so we're eating meat, so we gotta get some red wine. This is the Granada Vino Tinto de Granada red wine. Pretty good. Not the best red wine I've had in Spain. I've had a lot of great. It's dry. I like that. Not too sweet. Also really like that. But yeah, it's more on the bitter side compared to the ones I've had. But yeah, we're eating red meat. It's always good to pair with red wine. Alright, so this is their saltado, another recommended dish at Los Manuels. I don't know if this is typical just this restaurant or Granada, but it looks amazing. Some papas, chilies, smell the aroma coming out here. So tenderloin strips. Got some red wine to pair with. Let's try this out. Alright, let's get a lot of papas and peppers and this. Let's try it out. This is like the most flavorful, like spicy dish I've had in Spain so far. A lot of spices from the peppers, extra sauce in there. It's called saltado. This reminds me of like a lomo saltado from Peruvian cuisine. I'm gonna be honest with you, I prefer that one a lot more. That's really good, but I guess it's Los Manuels version of a lomo saltado. The thing is with Spanish produce, the chili is really fresh, vibrant flavors, pops in your mouth, and the papas fritas, always really good in Spain. Spain was actually one of the first European countries with potatoes because they came to the Americas, so all the potatoes they use in their dishes, really great. Fresh potatoes. Nice contrast with the beef, but yeah, sauce kind of like lemonade, a little bit chili, spicy, a lot of flavors to the dish. Great. After ordering this dish, I'm actually glad I got a red because this one is like very mild flavor, like not too flavorful, but it's very dry, so good mix with like all the flavors in this dish. But yeah, to be fair, Javi is behind the camera laughing because he's been with me on all these tours and he's like, I've been trying like the best of the best dishes and wine, and also to give this place like a DVW score. Being that it's like one of the most popular restaurants in Granada, I have to be a little bit harsher, so I say overall DVW score for this like 7.8 out of 10. I had like some pretty good dishes here, but I've also had a lot of great Spanish cuisines in all parts of Spain, so pretty good place if you want a lot of variety and all that, but especially like this lomo saltado, I give this one like a 7.5 out of 10. But yeah guys, just here to capture the Granadan vibes. Just a terrace dining. We've been getting good seating everywhere. Great place to take a break and a drink before moving on to more Granada adventures. Let's go. All right, we've seen a lot of bakeries in Granada so far, so I told Javi we had to try some of the bakeries, but he was telling me that most of the bakeries has these items called Pio Nono, so it's typical item, bakery item here in Granada. There's a story behind this. I think Pope Pio came to visit Granada, so they named this bakery item after him, so never had it. It seems cold, feels cold, I mean, so let's just try it out. Here. Oh yeah. It's a cold bakery item. There's like multiple rolls in this. You guys can see some type of fruit on top of it. Oh, I can't compare it to anything. It's like a cold dessert. Yeah, it's cold, slight sweetness, chewy. I want to say it's like a cinnamon roll, but like a cold cinnamon roll, but like smaller, just in one bite. It's kind of refreshing in a way. I feel like there's a lot of items here are refreshing because Granada is so hot. Yeah, it's pretty good. I feel like it's apple on top, but I don't know exactly what fruit it is. Leche risotto. We're gonna try it off. Good. All right, another Spanish Granadan snack, leche risotto. Obviously, I had to try this too. Let's check it out. Oh, it's like an horchata, and with a lemony flavor. It definitely has some lemon. Yeah, lemon and cinnamony. It's creamy. I'm talking about the Mexican horchata, by the way. Javi thinks I'm talking about the Spanish horchata, but Mexican horchata has cinnamon in it, so it's good. It's like a milky ice. A lot of these desserts are cold and refreshing because it's really hot in Granada. Pretty good. I'm talking about the Mexican horchata, by the way, so it's like cinnamony, milky, icy, and lemony. Cool. This is good. Salud. Also to touch on the pionono, it's like one of those flavors like you gotta try it. You can't even explain it because it is a flavor. So they have a bunch of desserts here with pionono flavors. It's like pionono Oreo cheesecakes, pionono ice cream. There's even like a pionono cream, so it's like its own flavor, but it's like it's very like eggy, tarty because there's like egg in there, yolky, that's the word. And there's like vanilla custard in there, but all together in like a cold type of bakery dessert. It's a very interesting, unique flavor. Give it like an 8.1 out of 10. But yeah, there's a lot of bakeries to try, so we're gonna probably check out other bakeries for some more Granada desserts because I've seen them all littered throughout the city, and this seems like a really popular one with gelato and like all these pionono items. So let's do it.